pretend you're no good, 'cause I can see your sunshine dripping out your sleeves onto my lifeline. Oh, good, though you didn't mean to leave a trail for me, but you didn't know until it is. It's alright with me. If it's alright with you, then I could be whatever it is that you need me to, my love, 'cause you're golden. It's alright with you, then I could be whatever it is that you need me to, my love, 'cause you're golden. Golden boy, 'cause you're golden. Golden boy, it's okay if you want.
Hello once again, YouTube. Weird that I'm streaming on a Thursday, huh? But I know we usually do Fan Art Friday, but this time it's on a Thursday because I'm going to have to work Friday night. Anyways, welcome. Glad to see you all here. Why is my chat box all the way over there? So anyways, as you can see, Ramen is very excited to join us. Ramen went to the groomer today, and I want to show you all his new haircut. New haircut. Ow. Say hi to the people, Ramen. Say hi. Here. Alright, anyways. I know why you all are really here. Y'all are here to see what we're drawing tonight for Wheel of Fan Art. If the wheel will load. There it is. So last time we eliminated a pretty big slice by drawing Jim Hawkins. And this time we might do the same if it lands on one of our big three here. But let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Well, let's see what we've got for tonight. Oh, we're drawing Ganondorf. Drawing Ganondorf. The request was in a tux, so I'll try to stylize it as best as I can, but, you know, that might be a little difficult to do. You know what I really should do? I should stop. Stop not using all of my camera. Try to make these adjustments live, everybody, but okay, and Ramen can go over there. Perfect. There. That looks a little better. Alrighty, so let me find a good reference for Ganondorf. Are we doing like the Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf, or are we doing Ocarina of Time Ganondorf? I guess that'll be left up to my discretion. I'm thinking more Ocarina of Time. Maybe with some hints of stylization from Tears of the Kingdom. We'll make a new illustration here, and we'll make it our usual 8x12. Here is our subject for today. That is way too low res. That is way too low res. Let me instead use... Wow, why are they all low res? This seems a little crazy to me. Trying to find a good reference photo to use. Let me make sure it's just large images. Okay, this might be the highest resolution one we have. Yeah, there we go. Then that's much better. I think it'd be better to have this image opened up in another tab. We'll go ahead and open it. I'll just have him open on the second. And we need a reference for a tuxedo. Because that was the request. I'm thinking something kind of fancy. Alright, I think I've got an idea. Ramen, what is it? What is it, puppy? So, Ganon's signature pose is like with his one arm up and it's like, ah. But maybe I want to kind of adjust into like adjusting his cufflinks instead. Let me open it back up. Let's see if he has very big shoulders. He has very big muscles in general. So if I were to Doesn't matter, puppy. I think I've got it. Alright, I've got our... essentially our pose. Hey, what are you doing? Drink some water? Drink some water? He's also very angular. He's got like a very pointed chin, as well as a very pronounced nose. That's it. Feeling. You got a very pointy nose. I like his beard from Tears of the Kingdom, so we'll keep that. He's got kind of a receding hairline, but we'll... work with it. He's gonna be a little bit younger than I think what we're used to. I'm thinking more like Jet from Cowboy Bebop. Get his body positioned first. I'm not used to drawing characters that are like this exaggerated. So it's good practice for me.
Love you better, 'cause you're all I know. Oh, you're all I need. But it's complicated. I'm my own safe haven, and it's not the way you believe. And I'm stuck in between what I know and what I feel. Where are we so unsteady, baby? Tell me, and you see right through me, but you still know what I need. Where are we so unsteady? Tell me.
We can be reaching across here. Those cufflinks here. Be kind of like here.
Like a single flame, baby, light the way. We don't need to
His muscles are giant. Hey, pup.
It's just so complicated. Promises keep breaking.
Go outside.
And I hate that you are all I need.
Ramen, do you need to go outside?
Between
You go outside?
I know and what I
Can you go potty?
Where are we so
Oh no, you just want to play.
baby?
You just want to play. You just want to play and play and play. Play and play and play and play and play.
You still know what I need. Why are we so unsteady? Tell me.
Eat it.
Why are we so unsteady? Tell me.
These hands are going to be difficult because they're not in exactly an easy position to draw. Then thumb on that side.
Day turns into night, and the order of the world fades in your eyes. But you make my worries go. You talk to me. You promise simple memories, and the pain in those eyes. I'm on a railroad. I'm on a road, feeling so habitual. It's alright. It's alright.
Here's the kingdom. His beard kind of flares out from him. So he
secrets we told, hide in the cold, but you make my worries go. You talk to me, your promise is just a memory, and the tears in your eyes.
Good.
A moment there is slow, I'm on a road feeling so habitual. It's alright, it's okay.
And then with a tux jacket, it would be adjusting his white undershirt, which would be I think I need to rotate this one more. Make it a little shorter too. Probably so. Ramen. What? Hmm? Do you really... Ramen, do you need to go out? You go outside? Who's your matter? Hmm? You go potty? You go potty? Tell me, do you need to go potty? Tell me. Tell me, Bubba. You need to go potty? I think somebody needs to go potty. All right. Let me save this real quick. And I will be right back.
Wildfire at the start, then we turn to ashes, taken by the wind, gone forever. I wish I could go back and turn the table when we were younger. I wish I could change you. We fell out, we were the stars with no light, we're the snow in July, we're the earth with no life. I keep asking myself, how's it happened? Now I'm asking, how will I go on? Now I'm asking, all that. was walking through the desert, searching for the truth. Left everything behind me, went to King out for you. Walking through the daylight and sleep under the moon. Watch every single sighting, a mirage just seems to move. You're 1,000 miles away, but if you come while I'm away, stay tonight, stay tonight. You're 1,000
Alrighty,
miles away, but if you come
we're back into it.
stay tonight, stay tonight, yeah, stay tonight. If you come while I'm away, yeah, stay tonight, stay tonight.
He's pretty much got tree trunks for legs. The way that he's built in Ocarina.
When swimming in the ocean, don't know which one it was. I was diving to the bottom, searching for your love. I heard it was a treasure
Got
no
problem?
one has ever
You got
seen.
problem?
You hide inside a
problem?
locket, buried in sands beneath. You're 1,000 miles away, but if you come while I'm away, stay tonight, stay tonight. You're 1,000 miles away, but if you come while I'm away, stay tonight, stay tonight, yeah, stay tonight. If you come while I'm away, yeah, stay tonight, stay tonight.
I can see emerald skies, imagination over time.
Nope.
Say you need to go find yourself. What if you stayed this time?
Oh.
Won't you stay? Baby, won't you stay with me? We can find a way. You just make me feel complete. Won't you stay? Stay with me and let's see. I can see the way you move. Please don't be afraid. I can see the lies were true. We can find a way. Stay with me and let's see. Baby, won't you stay? Baby, won't you stay with me? We can find a way. You just make me feel.
Big man needs a big watch.
Won't you stay?
He'll have one that's kind of under his suit jacket right here. got a cummerbund right here. Let's redo his legs real quick. I don't know if I'm very comfortable with that pose being the final one. Maybe have his weight kind of shifted onto this leg. Yep, that's better. All right. And tux pants usually aren't very loose unless you bend your knee like that from having worn a few of them. Hey, what are you chewing on? I didn't see what he got. What did he get, y'all? All right. Yo, bro, thank you. It's going good. We're drawing Ganondorf in a tux right now because that is what won the wheel. And it came out pretty good, if I say so myself. I'm basing it off of his kind of like a combination between Ocarina of Time and his look in Tears of the Kingdom. So now I think we are ready for line art. Vector layer, please. Thank you. Maybe I should pull one of my old tuxes out of my closet for a reference from my choir days. Yeah. Me too. You'll see me like doing full on the pose that I want in the drawing. Just to see like, oh yeah, this is the way I want them to stand. And I'm honestly impressed with myself because, like, I'm typically not amazing at drawing dudes, but this is coming out very nice. Ramen. So, what are you doing? Ramen, hey, what are you doing? Get back over here. I feel like I'm babysitting while I draw. Right, Bubba? Yeah, right, Bubby. Yeah, right, Bubby. Enjoy his Instagram. Ramen, Rose says hi. Can you say hi? Say hi over here to your camera. Let me see if you can see him better on this one. No, not really. Right. You can kind of see him right here. He is. He went to the groomer today. Ramen. Hey. That's not a toy puppy. That's a rug. Yeah, he's a very good boy. At least he has been today. Now that I know you're here, Ro, I was hoping the wheel would land on you tonight, but I guess it will have to wait for yet another spin. To my reference again. Yeah. It reminds me of the concept that Breath of the Wild, one of the ideas thrown around was for it to be like a modern Zelda.
I'm treading slowly on this talking road, just waiting on the sun to rise.
I like to think that this would be like Ganondorf in that game.
Talking road, just waiting for another try.
I don't think anything will be quite as cursed though as High Schooler Skater Boy Link. That is an official Nintendo like concept. If I can find it, I will show you.
Been the same. Through the smoke, I see you wandering like I've never seen you before. Looking lost like a child who's never ever been here before. Through the smoke, I know you're miles away from Chicago to LA. I go anywhere for you.
Oh no, it wasn't as a skater. It was he rode a motorcycle. That's what it was. It looks so weird. It looks so weird. Hold on, I've got to show this to you. Why is it so low res? Okay, that's a little better. Look at how cursed this is, bro. Look how cursed. It is quite the concept. So not only does he ride a motorcycle, the Master Sword is also a guitar called the TriCaster, where it's a flying V because of course. But Lord, the guitar, yeah. Yeah.
Smoke, I see you wandering like I've never seen you before. Looking lost like a child who's never ever been here before. Through the smoke, I know you're miles away from Chicago to LA. I go anywhere for you. Smoke, you disappear in the night.
I like to think that in that AU, like Ganon is like some school principal or something. And that Link is just like some slacker. The final boss would be like at prom or something. The fact that that is official Nintendo concept art.
I can recall the first time we met. I guess it was all to forget. I can remember when it was young. So I take a step
It blows my mind that that was considered at all.
at all. Guess this is how it ends. Is this how you want us to end? So you walk away from what we had. Now you're looking at it upside down.
I don't like how that hand is turning out. Or we keep it simple and cartoonish.
We'll need you again.
Yeah, it would have been real. Breath of the Wild would have been real different if we got that. We did get the motorcycle in Breath of the Wild, though. In the Master Cycle as part of the DLC. So I guess that part of it stuck around. In concept, I mean.
Take a step forward for you and 3 steps back, 'cause you don't wanna move along at all. Guess this is how it ends. Is this how you want us to end? So you walk away from what we had. Now you're looking at it upside down. Fall away, show notice. Now you're probably still on the ground. Now I see why. Never ever will need you again. So take a step forward for you, 3 steps back.
I still think it's crazy that Nintendo somehow figured out how to put a motorcycle into a game set in high fantasy.
I won't let you down, 'cause you know me through and through. When you are around, I see the stars come out for you. If we gonna set this fire, we gonna do it right, yeah. We keep it burning higher. We're gonna light this whole place up, and you
Everything as oh, you're a motorcycle fan. Do you happen to like Kamen Rider, Ro? I feel like if you like motorcycles, you'd like Kamen Rider because its whole thing is like motorcycles. Thank you. And like every Kamen Rider has like his own unique motorcycle for each season. And sure, the rider bike has been... You've never heard of Kamen Rider. Hold on. This deserves full camera. Ro, allow me to introduce you to Kamen Rider, one of the greatest Japanese series ever made. So Kamen Rider, let me find the original. The original Kamen Rider is a show about a man who gets kidnapped by a criminal organization called Shocker, and they transform him into a cyborg, and he then uses the powers that they gave him to fight evil in the world, including Shocker themselves. And it's from the 1970s. Let me find a good picture of this. So the first one's name is Kamen Rider Ichigo. Let me find a good picture of Kamen Rider Ichigo. And he's called Ichigo because Ichi is one in Japanese. Let me find a good high resolution picture of him. There we go. Here he is. So the guy on the left here is Kamen Rider Ichigo. This is from Shin Kamen Rider, which is a movie that just came out. And that kind of like retells the story of the first season of Kamen Rider. And so the way that he transforms is that his powers they're powered by the wind. That's why in his belt right here, this is called the Typhoon Belt. This is the first Kamen Rider belt. Every Kamen Rider has his own belt, and you can tell by like what belt they have, which Kamen Rider they are. So this is Ichigo and Nigo. Ichi means one in Japanese, Nigo means two. So the first Kamen Rider and second Kamen Rider. But anyways, the belt has a big fan in the middle of it. And for the first season of Kamen Rider, he had to have high wind in order to transform so that it would power the belt and then thus would power his like cyborg parts. So he would always either transform by jumping really high in the air to get a lot of wind going through the belt, or he would transform by riding on his motorcycle, which is where you get Kamen Rider from, because he was a motorcycle rider. Kamen means masked in Japanese, And rider means, well, rider. So Kamen Rider means masked rider in Japanese. You can find clips of it a lot on YouTube. There, you can actually watch a few of the seasons of Kamen Rider on Shout TV, if you've ever used them. Let me see. And it's kind of like the best way I can describe Kamen Rider is cooler Power Rangers. Is how I would describe it. It's cooler Power Rangers. Or Super Sentai, if you want the Japanese equivalent. Please tell me you have at least heard of Super Sentai. Bro, I can send you a link to so many Kamen Rider seasons. You can watch literally ad-free for free on this website, and it's completely legal. So you would be supporting the official release. And they have super catchy theme songs. In fact, there's a new season of Kamen Rider that just came out. Kamen Rider Gotchard, which just premiered in Japan. You don't know what Super Sentai is either. Okay. So, Super Sentai, in the most literal sense possible, is Power Rangers. Power Rangers in the 90s is the Americanized version of Super Sentai. Super Sentai started back in the 70s, and Power Rangers in America actually uses footage from Super Sentai. So all of the stuff in Power Rangers, whenever they're in costume, essentially, is footage from Super Sentai. These two shows are like the main shows for a genre of Japanese media called tokusatsu, which essentially is just people in rubber suits fighting each other. That is the most simple explanation I can think of for tokusatsu. Now, there are some tokusatsu series made for adults, including some Kamen Rider seasons. Like Kamen Rider Amazons is a lot more intense, we'll say, and is more for adults. You can watch it on Amazon. Yeah, Super Sentai, literally 90% of Power Rangers is just the American version of Super Sentai. But if you watch the Super Sentai series that the Power Rangers use the footage of, the plots are completely different. So, like, if you watch, I forget which season uses, I haven't, like, researched Super Sentai as much, but if you look up, like, yeah, like, all the Power Rangers suits are it's just Japanese footage that they dub over in English. Maybe you've heard of, there's one more, like, main tokusatsu series, I would say. Well, actually, no, there are a couple. Godzilla is a tokusatsu. Gojira is a tokusatsu. Ultraman is a tokusatsu. You didn't know this, Ro? Okay, so Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers by Saban. Same company actually tried a Kamen Rider localization, and it absolutely bombed and was so bad that they never tried to put Kamen Rider in the West ever again. Well, I mean, there's Master Rider, but... Well, no, Master Rider was the bad one. There's Dragon Knight, which I've heard is good. But, if you're gonna start Kamen Rider, my first Kamen Rider series was Kamen Rider 01. It came out in 2020. I will say, in Kamen Rider, the CG is bad. A lot of the times the CG is bad. But, it's such a fun time. It's very nostalgic. Hang on, let me turn on the fan. I'm getting hot in here. Okay. Let me actually, Ro, let me DM you the site that I use for Common Writer. Actually, let me just put a link to it in chat. Let me put a link to it in chat real quick. So if you go to that website, everything is organized in alphabetical order. If you go down to the K's, you will find all the Common Writer series that they have. 01 is good. I plan on starting either Kuga or Ryuki soon. And if you really seriously start looking into Common Writer, you will hear them refer to Common Writer in different eras. Because in Japan, they don't really go by the same year system that we do. They will say, like, whatever era it is of the emperor. So, like, instead of saying it's 2023, Emperor Reiwa took over in 2020, so this year would be year Reiwa 3. So you'll hear people refer to, there's 3 different eras of Common Writer. 4 if you divide Heisei in half, like a lot of people do. So there's Showa, which is basically the 1970s all the way to the 2000s, and they're more like melodramatic and more serious. Then you have Heisei, which feels a little more like traditional Power Rangers, Super Sentai. A little more cheesy, especially with shows like Forze or trying to think what's like another super cheesy Common Writer. Oh, there's Den-O, which starts really being funny. You have people usually divide the Heisei era into Heisei 1 and Heisei 2, which Heisei 1 still has those melodramatic elements. If you like cheese, look up, I would pretty much say any Common Writer past Common Writer decade would be good for you. What am I drawing, Zella? Glad you asked. I am drawing Ganondorf in a tuxedo. Because that was the winner of our fan art wheel this week, our weekly art raffle. And I'm just telling Ro all about Common Writer, my latest hyper obsession. But I would say if you're going to start with a Common Writer series, Ro, if you're going to start Common Writer, I would say start with either Ichigo, which is it'll just be titled Common Writer because it was the first season. Any of the ones on Shout TV. So Common Writer, Ichigo, Kuga, Ryuki, or 01. They're all fantastic. I plan on starting either Kuga or Ryuki soon. And I will warn you now, Ro, the intros will get stuck in your head for eternity. Like, if you think anime intros are catchy, prepare yourself, because Kamen Rider intros are even more so. They do, and each season has a different, like, theme to it, which makes it super fun, too. So maybe one season you'll have a show like Kuga, where the theme is like ancient religion, and you have tons of hold on, I'm trying to focus on this. You'll have tons of like focus on hieroglyphics in the aesthetics, or you'll have a focus on like old, like traditional beasts of fairy tales that you'll see. Or you'll have a season like Forze where the theme is space. Or you'll have a season like Kamen Rider Double where it's literally a detective story told through the lens of Kamen Rider and Kamen Rider, and it's actually two people that form that Kamen Rider, so they actually morph together to form that Kamen Rider. That's a very popular series. That's the start of Heisei Phase 2. Or you'll have some seasons, it's mainly anniversary seasons though, that have the theme of like time travel, with stuff like Kamen Rider Zeo, or a very popular series, Kamen Rider Decade, which was to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Heisei era, and he literally goes back in time to fight all the other Kamen Riders of the era. And you'll have something super melodramatic, and then you'll have stuff like Kamen Rider Gaim, which is a fruit-themed Kamen Rider who is also a breakdancer on the side. That is literally his backstory, is he's helping his dance team win competitions around town as Kamen Rider Gaim. Or you'll have a season like Kamen Rider Ghost, where the main character literally dies in episode 1, and the entire series is just him trying to get his body back. It's all super fascinating. The latest season, Kamen Rider Gotchard, is like based on gacha games. So he has like little cards with beasts on them that he puts into his belt. They call it a driver, a Kamen Rider driver. And he puts 2 cards into his belt and it morphs them together, and he wears the suit of them morphed together. The season that just finished up, Kamen Rider Geats, is based in like battle royale games. So the entire season they're playing pretty much a game called the Desire Grand Prix, and they're playing as Kamen Riders. You need that belt? You can buy the belt! That's the great thing, you can buy all the belts. All of the drivers are literally like, I think I can find it on Amazon. Let me see if I can find it. It's expensive, but Kamen Rider belt. Let me see if I can find Kamen Rider Ichigo's belt. Now, do you want like the cheap toy version, or do you want the collectible version? Because, let me see. Okay, I think I found it. I think I actually found it. If I order it now, I'll get it in a week. Let's see. I think I actually found it. Let me give you the Amazon link. Hold up. Ah, it's 12 characters too long. Hold on. Collectible for sure. Okay, then you'll probably want the DX series. Yeah, DX series belt. That's exactly what this one is. When you press the button on the belt, the windmill will rotate the motor. Transformation sounds and the LEDs light up. It literally will, when you do the, it's called a henshin. That's what transform. Yes. Let's see. Randall Pura from Purple Directs. What? Sasa, if you want to give a recommendation for drawing, this is for our Wheel of Fan Art. It's a weekly art raffle that we have. If you leave your suggestion on my Discord, which I will pop a link into chat. If you join the Discord and then leave your suggestion along with, I think what would be best would be a reference photo of the character you want. I would be happy to add it to our fan art wheel. All right, Ro, I DM'd you on Discord the Amazon link to it. Right now, we are drawing Ganondorf in a tuxedo. What color are Ganon's eyes? Anyone know off the top of their heads? What color are Ganon's eyes? No problem, Ro. Oh, they're orange. Okay. Perfect. Ramen is twitching in its sleep. He looks adorable. And remember, the longer your suggestion is on our Wheel of Fan Art, the bigger the slice becomes. And now that this one, which was on there for a long time, will not be on the wheel anymore, all the slices on the wheel will get a little bit bigger. Aww. Feel like I make this eye bigger or this one a little smaller. Yeah, that was it. All right, let's decide where our light source is coming from. Oh, did stream die on me? Stream die on me a little bit. I'm gonna see if... Just checking on something. Oh, welcome to the Discord, bro. Glad to have you. I think we'll do some dramatic lighting. Seems appropriate for the kind of piece this is. Randall Purpura from Purple Directs Cut. Again, that would have to be entered into our weekly raffle. I wanted to give everyone a chance to see their request drawn. And this stream is just going to be this drawing. But you are more than welcome to add it to the Wheel of FANART channel on our Discord. And I will add it to the wheel for next week. Because this will probably take up the rest of the time that I have. Java, I do not want to install an update. I think I'm gonna stick with just hard cell shading for this piece. I'm kind of feeling that vibe from it. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream too, Zella. It is good to see new people here. And I'm also glad that YouTube recommended you to me. Which, by the way, if you want to see more of my art, I've got Twitter, I've got Instagram, I've got Threads. And I'm also ZM Art on all of those places.
Will things ever be the same? I was your man and I wanted back.
I've also got a web comic. It's on hiatus right now, but we'll be updating probably next year. Just because I'm working on another web comic currently that is being first episode goes live on October 8th.
I won't give up, I can't deny that you'll come back. I'm giving you time, trying so hard to not say goodbye. She's gone and you've left your shadows behind.
As for which version of my webcomic I recommend the Mythos Makers version because it is higher resolution and is actually in a page-by-page format as I intended it. Wow, that shadow looks bad.
Girl, you are something else. Why can't we work this out?
I used to stream on Twitch, but then they started getting real scummy with how they were treating their creators with that whole 70-30 split thing. I kind of saw the writing on the wall that if that's how they treat their big creators, then they don't really care about me. So I decided to jump ship and move over to YouTube. Part of me has wanted to go back to Twitch, but a lot of me has said no. Because I like keeping my VODs for longer than 2 months.
Take me back to the days, holding hands and laughing the nights away. Will things ever be the same?
Yeah, just remember, the platform you publish on is not your friend. Your followers can be your friends. Your commissioners can be your friends. The platform you publish on is not your friend. Oh, I have a reference. I have 2 references on the ends of my arms. Why have it uploaded to another site? Yes, that's why I just stream from the site I upload it to now. And while YouTube doesn't have quite as many chat-centric features as Twitch, I think YouTube needs to fix, I think, 2 things, and they will be king of streaming. That is chat features and discoverability. Because like you said, YouTube is now recommending you artists. I don't think YouTube streaming currently has like the user base to take over Twitch, in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, YouTube has some features that I love more so than Twitch. Like, I love that when you stream on YouTube, you can turn off auto stop in Streamlabs, meaning that your stream does not stop until you hit stop on it. That means if you have technical issues, or if you have trouble connecting, or your internet is being weird, your stream still goes. Your chat is still there. And nothing changes. Except that you go offline for a minute and all it looks like is your stream has paused. And once you get everything figured out and you reconnect, it is smooth sailing from there. First stream since Ludwig came over to YouTube. Yes, that was big. And I will say that there are more softwares that are tooled towards Twitch rather than YouTube. And I think one thing I like about streaming on YouTube is that with Twitch, you stream and it's pretty much gone. No one can find it ever unless they go over to your VODs, which a lot of people won't, which is why you have separate VOD channels on YouTube. But with YouTube, it can all be one place. You can have your live, you have shorts. Oh, whoops, Ro. Did you post links, Ro? Did you? Where did you... Is Streamlabs being... Is Streamlabs being bad? Mr. Steal Your Streamers. Okay, I might need to work with the Streamlabs bot on what counts as a link. That's another thing with YouTube. You can have unique thumbnails for each of your streams that you can set. You can have a channel trailer that plays before your stream. You can even hype up your stream and send people a link to your stream before you ever go live. Before you ever go live. I shared a link to this stream before this stream was like a thing in the universe. And it will even have like a little hype countdown that has like, oh, you got 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute till it goes live. And then once you see that upcoming, like waiting on whoever, YouTube has so many good features. It's just lacking that little last bit, and then I think Twitch would be dead forever. If YouTube just had better discoverability and maybe like a dedicated streaming page, I think it would be over for Twitch. Like a VTuber I know from HoloLive, I was watching a Takanashi Kiara stream, which I don't personally know her, but y'all know what I mean. A streamer I follow on here. VTubing is huge on here, by the way. Takanashi Kiara, she has like a trailer that shows off her new album before her streams. Which is super cool, because like while you're waiting on her stream to go live, even if it's in like 3 days, it'll play that trailer beforehand. It's like if you're wanting to promote a merch drop or a sponsorship or whatever, you can do it that way. Yeah, it's super nice. I wish I had something trailer worthy, but I don't really have a video made that would be like a good trailer. I mean, maybe my channel trailer could be one of my speed paints, but or like if you wanted to show like a stream highlight montage, like a short highlight montage for people that find your stream out of the blue, you can do that. Okay, I lied. There are 3 things that YouTube needs to fix. It is so annoying to have to schedule a stream every time I go live. But it is especially convenient when and funny little gifs like Twitch. Yes, emotes. That's another thing. I wish YouTube had. I think you can get custom emotes when you get big enough. You can also unlock monetary support from chat a lot easier on YouTube than on Twitch, if I remember right. The requirements aren't as steep. Now, your streams themselves won't earn ad revenue or whatever, but you unlock stuff like super chats, and which I think is genius. If you want to pay a little extra to have your message highlighted both on stream and in chat, heck yeah. YouTube is a great streaming platform. It just needs like that little extra something something to really push it and make it better than Twitch. Also, did you know you can do clips on YouTube? I think they're temporary, kind of like Twitch. Little heart in the corner. Yeah, the little live reacts, those are nice. Which Twitch kind of has that with its emotes. I mean, you can set your stream up to show them on stream whenever they're sent. How's it going, Rez? Hey, yo, what's up, Ace? Glad to see you around. You might go and play Earthbound. Good homework, hopefully dinner will ease it. Yep, food typically helps. Food and water. Be sure to hydrate well. Take some ibuprofen. Bro, if you haven't seen Ace around here, Ace is one of my mods. They're a long time friend of mine. They were a mod for me back when I was on Twitch. It's been 5 ever since I've streamed on Twitch. It's been at least a year since I have been on Twitch. And for those of you that don't know Ro yet, Ro is a VTuber, and she is amazing, and y'all should go support her and follow her on Twitch. Well, thank you, Ro. I'm kind of trying... I kind of just do random big blocks. It's actually about to get a little bit better. That is because I'm going to add highlights to this, which is something I've started doing lately, but you know, I don't do too often.
When the downtown lights start to come out,
So yeah, go follow her on Twitch and on Twitter and Insta and all the socials. Ro, oh wait, I forgot links. Hold on, before you do anything. Before I tell you to do anything, let me turn off banning links. Let me turn it off. Let me make sure, before I tell you to promo yourself, let me make sure that you can post links. Links protection. Oh, hold on. It doesn't ban me. Let me see. Is that gonna work? Oh, hey, looky there. Now you have permission to post a link, Ro. Post a link to all your socials. Or to probably to your link tree would probably be the best place. Hey, we support other artists here. Bro, didn't you finish your playthrough of A Wolf Among Us today? I wasn't able to catch all of the stream, but at least I could drop in and say hello. Also, Ro, I probably won't be on your stream tomorrow, but I will say you will probably like the couple of entries that I have for Discord Friday, which is something I want to do with my streams. I want to steal your idea on that and promote some community peoples. I have yet to play A Wolf Among Us. I think you should totally post your playthrough to YouTube. Maybe edit it down to the highlights and post it on here. Before the VOD disappears. Thanks, Twitch.
I sure do, so I can feel that now. If they only knew how this was, yeah, they would too, just to feel that now. 'Cause I ain't got no friends, I ain't got nobody, all I got ahead is a moonlit road.
Did you hear Among Us? By the way, Ro, in case you didn't know, I used to spam this soundboard on my Steam Deck all the time, but now I don't really anymore. Videos exporters need to also. Oh yeah, I forgot Season 2's coming out here soon, isn't it? What's this? Ew.
When the downtown lights start to come out at night, we go insane, we go insane. And when I arrive, I start to lose my mind, I go insane.
But yeah, no, it used to be bad. I used to just... like, it was just all the time. Good times. Let's see. I think my favorite sound that's on here. It's very simple, but it's just soundboards are so much fun. I love a good soundboard. I need to make it to where if y'all enter something in chat, you can play like a sound on my soundboard. Armin, you okay, bud? Oh no, I forgot. My favorite one is this. It's the Discord join noise. So I can just make it sound like people have joined Discord in the middle of random calls. It's so funny.
Opening up, but I'd rather keep the things unsaid. Don't blame me.
I love that Discord has a soundboard. Discord has a soundboard built in now, which is nuts to me that they would give us that power. Hang on, before you ask them. Let me see. Because I know they've got one. Yes, I am evil.
Hold it in any longer and you're gonna blow.
Okay, puppy.
I can see you from the outside, tell me from the inside.
Let me find Rose Insta.
These go. Here's a word for the one who never speaks the
There it is. Okay. Just to make sure that Ro doesn't get banned for plugging her own Instagram. There's her Instagram. Just making sure you don't get banned. Just looking out for you. I understand the importance of self-promotion. I was a communications major after all. Also, Ramen has decided to join us yet again. For those of you that are new, this young man, this young pup, sitting in the back on the couch here, this is Ramen. He is my dog. He just turned a year old. And I have a dedicated webcam just for him set up on the desk, so that way you'll always have a view of him. Because I know y'all only come to these streams for two reasons: good art and cute puppies.
These manic thoughts won't go away. I hope you're thinking and feel the same. Your silhouette, it dissipates into the ceiling. I'm wide awake.
There's spiciness, but Ramen's a sweet puppy.
Replay the memories that
But in all seriousness, Ramen is not spicy.
I see the shape of your
What ramen are you eating that's spicy? It's basically Japanese chicken noodle soup.
me believe. I don't wanna turn around, 'cause all I can see is everything I want right now. It's particles of you floating all around me. It's particles of you here to remind.
And the spicy chili one. I've had a spicy garlic one that was super good. Which I kind of like spicy food, so I might have a bit of a bias. But there's a ramen place that's about 45 minutes from me. Serves some of the best ramen I've ever had. But my local ramen shop is about 15 minutes from me.
It's everything I want right now. It's particles of you floating all around me. It's particles of you are here to remind me. It's particles of you.
I keep thinking there's stuff I have to shade down there, but I know there isn't. You have to travel several hours? Bro, it's ramen. I have never seen a city that doesn't have a ramen shop. Honestly. Like, it might not look like a ramen shop, but you've got a ramen shop. There's a place near me called Pokeyaki. They serve ramen. Thank you again, Ro. I appreciate it. Ramen has decided he wants his toy. Hang on. I will make Puppy a little bit bigger so that y'all can see him better. There you go. In the sticks. That's how I know you're from the South. You call it being in the sticks. Not in the country, not in some rural area. Out in the sticks. Because I also live in the sticks, and I live in good old Georgia. Sweet Georgia. Still no ramen in your city. That's heartbreaking to hear that there is a town without a ramen shop. We all live in that sticky life. Let me tell you how far I am out in the sticks. My internet, at its fastest, is 33 megabit a second download, 2 megabit a second upload. That is on a good day, when there's not a cloud in the sky and it's dry as a bone. Southern Missouri. I knew it! I have to drive 15 minutes to get to Waffle House. Ro, you already didn't know what Kamen Rider and Super Sentai is. If you don't know what Waffle House is, I swear, we are going to have like a Southern culture lesson with you if you do not know what Waffle House is. It's always really funny explaining to like my friends from California why people... Hey, now you're speaking. Yeah, Waffle House, the gas station bathroom that serves waffles. Also known as Wahoo, the awful waffle, or the the scale by which you should be worried about storms. Is Waffle House open? You'll live. I have never been to a Waffle House and left worse than when I came in. I adore Waffle House. If I remember right, there are over 100 Waffle Houses in the state of Georgia. Pop, soda, or Coke. I call it soda. Everything is Coke. Hold on one second. Everything is Coke, including Pepsi. Pepsi, the abomination to God that is Pepsi. Do you want Coke, but with like 5 times the sugar and none of the parts that anyone likes? Try Pepsi. Back in the 80s, do I know what a clicker is? Look, I work at a conference center, so the only clicker that I'm familiar with as an AV person is the one you plug into a computer, and then you press the button, and it goes to the next slide of your PowerPoint. That's the only clicker that I am familiar with. That Mountain Dew. See, now, being from Georgia, we have... Oh, yeah, no, my grandparents called the TV remote the clicker. Yeah, no, I'm well familiar with people calling it the clicker. TV clicker. Now here's the test. If you're a real Southerner, what does bless your heart really mean? What does it really, really mean? Because, like, bless your heart can be used to cover a multitude of sins. You can pretty much say bless your heart and then get away with saying anything in the South. It's not a compliment, that's for sure. You'll hear people like, well, look at that ugly baby. Bless their heart. Look how fat that man is. Bless his heart. Oh, even better than bless your heart is I'll put you on my prayer list. Unless it's like something that someone has actually asked you to pray for, like, hey, pray for me. I got a bad diagnosis from the doctor or something. Oh yeah, sure, we'll pray for you. If someone tells you outside of a context like that, I'll put you on my prayer list, it means they think something's wrong with you. Because Christians can have sass too. Good old prayer chain. Yes, sir. Me. Hi, Millie. We're talking about Southern sayings that sound nice but are actually kind of rude. We're drawing Ganondorf in a tux today, Millie, because that won our Wheel of Fan Art. Luffy is still up there. Don't worry. We may draw him one day. More than likely sooner than later. But yes, we are drawing Dapper Ganondorf today. Oh, honey. That's another good one. I had to explain to my boss at my last job, because she's from the Midwest. Or no, I had to explain to one of her kids that was working with us. I had to explain to her what Lord willin' if the creek don't rise means. Also had to explain what a month of Sundays was. Alright, hold on. Ramen's making some noise in there. I think he needs some... Oh, yeah, darling. Can also be sassy. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to go check on the dog. See you in just a minute. Yeah, Ro, you throw your clothes into the washing machine, adding R's where they shouldn't be. Down here in the South, where a couple can mean 5, and we measure as the crow flies. Yeah, Lord willing if the creek don't rise. Oh. Oh, sure thing, bud. Now, true Southerner test. All right. True Southerner test. How much sugar belongs in sweet tea? How much sugar goes in sweet tea? And if you say you prefer it unsweet, hand over your Southerner card. For me, there should be enough sugar in sweet tea to give me diabetes when I drink it. Like, it should taste unhealthily sweet. Like, a cup and a half, all sugar. Yes, it's basically nectar at that point. It's basically it's basically syrup is how sweet it should be. Like, it's sweet tea. It's sweet tea. If you don't want tea that's sweet, what is wrong with you? If you prefer unsweet tea, bless your heart. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll tell you what, y'all. I'm having a real Southern moment right now. This is about the most Southern I have ever gotten on stream. with Zella. Add 1.5 cups too if you're feeling spicy. Per how much tea? Because that can change. Is it like 1.5 cups per gallon? Because if so, that's pretty much normal. It's pretty much normal. Used to be way more, but my parents have diabetes now. That's fair. That's fair. Per gallon? Okay. Because I used to work at Chick-fil-A for 4 years. Right, I used to work at Chick-fil-A. I used to make their sweet tea. We brew our tea in store. And for every, I would say 5 gallons of sweet tea, you would add a container of sugar that was about the size of your head. Like, it's so much sugar. But the worst part was the lemonade had more sugar than the tea. And it still does. Because Lord help us if we have to drink something slightly bitter. I think I'm more in line with the 2 cups line of thinking, but maybe because the acid. Yeah, no, that is the reason. Because lemonade tastes very acidic and very bitter. So in order to get like that signature sweetness in lemonade, you have to add more sugar. And that's the thing. No, sugar won't dissolve in lemonade. Sugar won't dissolve in lemonade because lemonade is cold. It's the whole reason that you put sugar in sweet tea while it's hot, is because that way the sugar will dissolve into the tea. It's the whole reason. Because sugar will not melt in lemonade.
You say it's all my fault, I walked away from it all those memories haunting our fall. A single life has come at the right time.
Some texture. I like my tea with pulp in it. Or you could go for the ultimate sugar combo and drink sweet tea how I drink it, half and half with lemonade in it. Yo, what's up, Ashley? We're having a very southern conversation at the moment about sweet tea and how much sugar you should put in it. Pat, you leaf water. Okay, listen. The only real northerner opinion I trust on tea is whether or not to throw it in the Boston Harbor. That's the only time northerners have done anything good with tea. It's like we took the basics of tea and said, "All right, we've got it from here." You have a good night, Millie. Love you. Leaf water's better than dirty bean juice. Yes, sir. Sweet tea with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'll tell you what's worse than bad sweet tea. The only thing worse than bad sweet tea is expecting sweet tea and getting unsweet tea. That is... tastes like vomit. Now, I've heard, I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that compared to British chocolate, American like milk chocolate is super bitter. It's like one of my, that moment is like one of my favorite food reviews ever. It's from, I can't even remember his name, but it's the guy that's always in a suit and he always reviews food in his car. I think he was trying like the new McRib or something, and he dropped the greatest reaction line in history on us when he said, "My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined." Yeah, I think our chocolate is fermented. I think that's the reason. I remember I had a friend from Japan. I took him to an Atlanta restaurant that's very famous around here. It was called the Varsity. This is like quintessential American food. I mean, it's hamburgers, it's hot dogs, it's onion rings, and everything is dripping in grease so much that like your fingers get wet while eating it. It's so good, but it is so unhealthy for you. But it was the first time he had ever had a chili dog. He just didn't have them ever in Japan. So the first time he tried one, this man looked me dead in the face and said, "Now I see why Americans are fat." Says it's because their food is so good. UK chocolate uses palm oil. Okay. If it uses something like palm oil or coconut oil, I'll bet that it just naturally tastes sweeter. It was the first time he had ever had a chili dog. And that was his reaction. And I would not have wanted it any other way. He literally looked at me and said, "Now I see why some Americans are so fat." I looked back at him and said, "You are absolutely right." It's because we know how to live. We ain't worried about that health food. Large portions of good food. Exactly, especially here in the South. Say what you will about, like, Southerners being idiots or, like, whatever. If there is a global crisis and the world ended today, I am not running to Illinois. I am going home because I know that there are at least on my road, there has to be at least like 4 people with an armory in their house. I know there's got to be at least one prepper on my street. Ramen. Boy. Yeah, Ramen's playing, but he's tearing up my couch. Like, I know that there will be at least 5 people on my street that have well, let's just say they are prepared for anything. I'm not sure who they are. I'm not even sure, like, what their names are, but I will know they will be the only ones not panicking.
With all the joy that we got in our heart, lost somewhere in the gray in between. I forget how happy we can be.
And say what you will. Say what you will about Southerners, but I've never seen a person from up north outcook us. Southerners, the southeastern U.S. I saw a video one time, or it was a news report about like the most searched up recipes for Thanksgiving, with people like looking up recipes. Everywhere else it was like, yes, barbecue is all the rage all the time in Missouri, because Kansas City and St. Louis cannot be beat when it comes to barbecue. Except for maybe, and this is a big maybe, maybe South Carolina on a good day will have better barbecue than Missouri.
If I can find a way. If I can find a way.
Kansas City barbecue is fantastic. If I remember right, Kansas City will... I believe that most Kansas City style sauces are ketchup based. If I remember right. And I really like ketchup based sauce. Which, also, speaking of sauces, what is the best fast food sauce? I think it's Zax sauce. Zax sauce is so good. Inject Zax sauce into my veins. Give me an IV drip of Zax sauce. Ramen. Yeah. Carolina... Yeah, and it's topped off with a bit of heaven. Carolina-style sauce is mustard-based. So it would taste a little bit more bitter or vinegary than Kansas City. Yes, Ashley, it's ramen. He just got a haircut today. The pupper. My last donation, you can see Poe over there, literally donated $5 to buy ramen treats. For no other reason other than the dog. I don't want any sauce. Oh, Arby's sauce is good. By the way, if you like Chick-fil-A sauce, you can make Chick-fil-A sauce at home. It is molasses. So, Chick-fil-A sauce. Right. Chick-fil-A sauce has 2 ingredients. Listen to Chick-fil-A sauce. 2 ingredients. It's honey mustard and barbecue sauce. That's it. That's all you need to make Chick-fil-A sauce. That's all you need. Honey mustard and barbecue. That's all it is. I think with that, I might actually be about to. And I'm about to steal the show here. Alrighty, and with that, I'm gonna call it for stream tonight. 2.5 hours to do this piece. That is not bad time at all. So thank you all once again for tuning in. Thank you to all the new people that showed up. I am glad to see y'all here. Please feel free to subscribe and hit the bell so that y'all know when I'm live next. I'll probably be going live Monday, if I remember right. I think that's when I'm free next. But my next stream will be playing Tears of the Kingdom. We're going to be exploring Faron Woods. If you want to follow me elsewhere, I have Twitter and Instagram. Let me pop those links down here. And then I also have a webcomic that is, it's a sci-fi superhero comic called Project Valkyrie. You can read it on Webtoon and Mythos Makers. Feel free to subscribe on Webtoon, leave likes, comments everywhere. And don't forget you can join our Discord server to interact with the rest of our community. We have a bunch of artists and streamers and a bunch of just awesome people. So with that said, it's been great chatting with everybody. I will see you all next week. Have a great night.